Alrighty then, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome, one and all. My name is Michael, I'm the Delta Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, The Seven Dooms for Sandpoint, a gripping tale featuring a group of heroes from the town of Sandpoint who are currently trying to prevent said dooms from ending their hometowns. Joining me today are my wonderful Patreons who support the channel, keep the lights on, and do all the cool, crazy, and amazing stuff. Guys, say hello to the folks at home.
Good
Hello.
morning.
Why,
Only to
hello.
the folks at home. Anyone who's on the road or not at home, go away.
Yeah, that's it. We don't, there's no place for you here. If you're not
Once you get home, you
specifically
can
at
show
home,
up.
even if you're out getting the mail, throw your phone into the street. This is not
You're in
the place
space.
for you.
What are you doing here? Be in
What?
space.
What he said.
If you're in space, anyone on the anyone on the ISS, no, stop it. Wait till
Do
you're
your
back
job.
on Earth. You're clearly too busy to be listening to me. See, now I'm curious. Now I want to know if someone's watching from the ISS. I mean, that'd be cool.
They're playing their own D&D.
I would put that on. I would put that on my
Pathfinder.
front. You know, I would take the bit that says, you know, award-winning Pathfinder GM. I'd throw that away, and I would put viewed by audience members on ISS. You know, like that's crazy. That's where I'm at. That's what the thing is. Anyway, welcome. Members from the ISS.
They're in space playing D&D in Pathfinder in the future. I said Pathfinder too.
What do you mean the future?
Because they're in space, so they're going faster than us. Oh, no, wait. No, never mind.
What the fuck are you talking about, Neil?
It's the Doppler effect.
They're in orbit, not the future. You don't jump into the ISS and suddenly it's 6
meant-
months later and you're like, wow, whew, good thing.
I was the
the worst
opposite.
part?
It's where we go faster than them.
You
And
hear
so,
you hear a moment where people are like, you know, this just in: a Japanese man and his son went up to the ISS in order to train in order to fight against a green alien. Evidently,
I'm at the opposite.
evidently, time travel is possible. We've had it the entire time, and so far we've only been sending nerds. Well, now we're going to be sending martial artists to go and do battle. We're going to make you work. We're going to make a good use of the ISS now.
So boost that gravity up as well, you know.
Anyway,
He's not entirely wrong. The rate at which the International Space Station is orbiting Earth actually makes the theory of special relativity come into play, and people on the ISS are aging a minutia bit slower than the people on Earth. They are actually going slower through time.
that does not make sense.
I
I call bullshit. I call bullshit. I'm gonna
No?
fucking look. Sorry, guys. We're
You
gonna
go right
stop
ahead.
for a moment because
right
I'm gonna
ahead.
call bullshit. I'm gonna
The
call
one
absolute
time I
bullshit.
say something,
This is one of
and he
those
has
things.
to look it up.
Yeah, no, okay, so while I'm doing this, right? So, is time different on the ISS? Now, while I'm doing this, I want to draw attention to people for AI. Yeah, we're going to have an AI conversation. So listen. With AI, a lot of people nowadays, when they Google stuff, they don't realize that the first thing that you experience is that the first thing that it gets put usually in Google searches nowadays, or whatever searches you're using, is an actual companion AI that goes with a lot of browsers now. And companion AIs, and I shit you not, are not accurate forms of information. So if you say, like, you know, what time is it in Delaware, it might give you an exact answer, sure. If you ask for an opinion or something to reference an article, it won't reference the article. It'll do what AI does and take information from a ton of different sources and fabricate an answer, which isn't always accurate. So when you actually Google stuff, you actually have to go to cited places. You know, it's time dilation. So is there time dilation?
It's actually wild that Wikipedia has become more...
Yeah. I was also going to say, Doug, everyone's actually giving
More
me the answers in the
definitive?
Discord chat.
What's that?
he sent you the articles in Discord.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I haven't even looked yet. Give me a second.
But no,
No, you
Wikipedia
have
is
to
a
do
lot-
your own
Alright.
research. You can't.
Yeah.
Somebody could just be citing random stuff that's not true. You
The
have
one
to do
time
your
I'm
own
right.
research.
Yay!
Actually, you were wrong because he said they moved faster
Aw,
through time.
I meant the
That's the
opposite.
exact
Also,
opposite.
by the way, I
opposite, you
noticed
know
that the
that.
first thing you sent me was Reddit.
But it's an article on Reddit. It's an article pointed to by Reddit.
Yeah, because
Yep.
that can't be changed by anyone. Not
No.
anyone said. Not anyone posts anything on Reddit.
Just go through the actual
It's-
link and look at
yeah.
the fact that it's written by the bad astronomer who's actually got a PhD in astrophysics and astronomy. And go from
Yeah. And Neil, you had a very simple. You just reversed the sign.
Yeah,
It happens all
see?
the time.
I actually watched a really good video on time
I
dilation
am
the
the
other day.
sign reverse.
Okay. So so the idea of time dilation is speculative, because the time of the time you save, technically speaking, is for every 6 months you spend aboard the ISS, you should technically be 0.005 seconds younger than had you stayed on Earth. But that being said, it is an impossible measure due to the harsh conditions of being in space and the micro something. I read it earlier on.
Yeah. Microgravity.
That one. And the microgravity's effect on the human body. It is nearly impossible to prove or to measure in any reasonable capacity. So much like if I had a glass of milk and in that glass of milk I put 0.005% urine, I am not drinking that glass of milk. I am also not giving a fuck about this whole bullshit of time dilation. Okay, that's my logic on it, and you can quote me on anything. I'll do that with anything. If it's like if it's 0.005 of things, it does exist. I will acknowledge it does exist, but ultimately,
Because you didn't drink the milk doesn't
you don't
mean
drink
it's
the
not in
milk.
there
Yeah,
still.
that's it.
So to test the theory of time dilation, they actually put an atomic clock experiment up there and measured the atomic clock before it was set up, the atomic clock after it
It's still
returned,
in the milk.
and the nuclear decay from it being up in orbit actually indicated that time dilation does occur. But that's because the speed the International Space Station is moving, nothing to do with space.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we're
I
not
read
well and
sci-fi
truly
games. I
behind.
looked this shit up.
Yeah,
Guys,
we're not well and
guys,
truly
I wanna
behind.
play
And by the way,
Plot
I would
Twist.
like to point out that this is not my players trolling me and doing this, but my actual interest in science and the like and stuff. And also, again, sometimes some of the stuff Neil says is just so unhinged. I sit there and I actually have to question my reality, because is Neil just saying stuff because it's too quiet, or is Neil actually onto some sort of genius plot? Is this that moment?
Sitting here in my own
breakout-
universe.
that breakout moment where Neil says something that changes the world. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, so far we haven't hit much.
This is the power I give.
No, it's just, we just haven't hit a lot yet. But God, hope springs eternal, does it not? Anyway, so I don't have time to tell you about my sponsors, so I'm skipping over that. Let's see, what do I have? I've got 20 minutes left. These are my players. Here they are. We have Cinderio, who is a fire mage, played by Schoolia. We have Artemis, who is a library nerd, played by, and a time mage, to be fair, played by, of course, Avar and CA. We have Sato, a new member of the group, a martial artist who is trapped down here. Well, not a martial artist, actually an accountant, really, from Minkai, who is trapped in the pit, played by our dear friend Cookymon Steve. We have Zimitri, the ex-giant slayer, who is played by Neil from Immersion Diversion. And we have Navander, our ranger, played by our dear friend Matt from All Things Fantasy. Now, As always, we have plenty of ways for our audience members who are, again, you guys are all awesome. It's so wonderful to have you guys here and be a part of the show, and we have so many ways for you guys to play and have fun with us. Just by watching, you earn channel points. Channel points can be used for a bunch of different stuff. Inspiration, wandering muscles, divine intervention, divine healing. So many cool things, so go check those out. Those are amazing. But also, if you want to help DAG support the channel and do all the cool stuff, we have all of these lovely donations here. We have for $5, we have hero points and jinx points. Hero points are these red marks, jinx points are these purple marks. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that is in the rules and roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counteract hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate things ever so slightly. For $10, I will draw from one of two things, either a deck of plot twists, which are narrative prompts that give me ideas for how to change the scaffold of the story in order to make it more unique. These can be fun, pretty wild, and pretty chaotic, but I also have a book called My Roll and Play Table Book that is filled with a bunch of random encounters, random events, and things like that. So we will find one, we will roll the dice, and we will make it happen. The difference between the two is one is more story-based and one is more an instantaneous encounter, so that's how it works. We then have our $20 donation because natural 20s are important and they make us look good. So that's what they are. $20 for a natural 20. $50, we have a boss buff, which makes the boss more difficult, more challenging, more grotesque, whatever the case is. It is a massive boost to the battle. Our heroes are currently in the middle of a mini boss battle, so that could be kind of fun. But yeah, it also can change the parameters of the victory. Like it might, alter, like the... like maybe there's a hostage situation or something. It changes a whole bunch of things. Oh, Neil.
No, no, you weren't supposed to read that. That's just a joke. So what?
I'm just taking a
Okay.
moment. Just, yeah. Sweet bean. Anyway. We then have our Harrow draw, which of course is our fortune-telling draw where we get to read a fortune from the infamous tarot deck that is used in the Pathfinder world. We then basically will tell that prophecy, and if our heroes fulfill that prophecy, they'll get a magic item, a boon, or a favor from the entity within, as well as a 1d4 boost to whichever stat is associated with the card. This is the Empty Throne, which is a crown card, so it'll be a 1d4 to charisma checks, for example, or charisma skills. So yeah, that's the Harrow deck. We then have the $100 secret menu item, which now I'm reconsidering. I'm just like, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, all right, the secret menu item, because one of our party members is a very, very big fan of the Pokemon franchise. In fact, that they run a channel in which they do a Pokemon-themed RPG. We are going to be providing the $100 secret menu item as a Pokemon to a no, actually, you know what? We'll do a Pokemon. A Pokemon of your choice will be awarded to a player of your choice. And, more importantly, it won't be the Pokemon as the Pokemon. It will be a version of an Eidolon or a creature that is a fantastical creature, which will serve as a combat companion to a player of your choice. So, for example, if you decide you want to go with a Pikachu, what I will provide is a Shock Lizard with, as stats, but it will obviously be a small electric mouse, for example. So yes, it won't go around saying Pikachu, Pikachu, Pikachu. It will
It'll
not
say
understand.
Shock Lizard.
Yeah, it won't understand. It won't understand human speech or anything like that, but it will, of course, provide a small magical companion for our heroes to be able to utilize. So there you go. That is our secret menu item for today. So obviously, if we get $500 somehow, then everyone gets one. There you go. Done and done. Okay. We have
awesome.
a random plot twist from our dear friend Malakara, I think? Yes, Malakara. Which, of course, we are going to give the deck a good old shuffle. Which I dropped a card, which kind of makes me want to choose that one. What was this one? No, I don't want that one. It was a moment of glory. It was too good. Too glorious.
It's reversed. He dropped it. It's reversed.
All right. Here we go. any further ado,
Ooh.
what do we have? A moment of indecision.
Ooh.
Now, is this the game that I had earworm still active?
Give me a second. I forgot to double check.
Yes.
I think so.
No.
Okay, which one has earworm? That was
That was Gatewalker, wasn't it?
Gatewalker?
Gatewalkers.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Because I've still got that over here, so I just need to make sure. Okay, cool. All right, got it. Moment of indecision. That is our thing for today. So I look forward to doing that, and yeah, we're gonna get started. Thank you, Malakar. Now I have, as you guys also know, this month while I am doing the donations. Every donation dollar is going towards a series of exercises. I had recently done some exercises and stuff like that, so I needed to take a break for the last stream. So all of the $140 we made last time is now transferring to today. So, yay! So I have 150 of something to do. So I'm gonna do that while Neil, you've been very talkative today. You can do the recap for today. And I will do some
Okay.
exercise. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So, without any further ado, we shall do our recap, and I will put on some music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, just
Take
get
it
ready.
away, Neil.
All right. So, last time on Seven Dooms for Sandpoint, we had met Sato after the party had gotten Dimitri, a giant slayer, in his past. They met Dimitri in town. He was saying that he is he's on vacation. Even though what really happened was they kind of sent his team sent him away, because he was being a little, I forgot the word again. Start with an R.
Reckless.
Reckless. Thank you. I don't know why I keep forgetting that word. So he's under Navander's watch. He's kind of on parole after destroying a bridge, saving the town from a giant. As the group has head into the pit once more. On their way down, they met Sato, the new player of the group, played by Cookie Man Steve. Having ran away, or not, well, not run away, but he kind of running for help, because his previous party had been taken. So he, along with us, are going to go try and save his previous team members, and have encountered a cave. What was it called? A cave thresher? Not a thresher. I don't remember what that creature's called. The tentacle cave
The
rock
roper.
creature thing. The roper. Thank you. Upon attempting to throw it down into the pit, the roper tried to grab Artemis, and Dimitri jumped in the way, saving him from being plummeted. As Dimitri fell and hit the bottom of the pit, the party had decided to talk to Sato to find out what was going on and what the decision was to do. We decided to head down to where Sato first got separated from his group, exploded a bunch of mushrooms with a bunch of fire, creating a spore explosion, and now have encountered one of the people that we have, or that the group has met before, as Dimitri and Sato. Well, Dimitri has never met this guy. Sato, I think this was your group member, yes.
Yeah.
And so, yes. But something seems to be wrong with him, as he's now more fungled than we had seen him before. And that is where we return.
You're missing something very important, Dimitri.
I am.
Mm-hmm. How'd you get rid of the
Uh,
spores in the area?
I said we exploded them.
We
in more
exploited
specific
them?
keys, I set fire. Dimitri set fire with a bunch of oil he spread, and set the fire, which caused a giant, massive spore explosion, getting rid of all the spores and the mushrooms. I don't know what it did to these guys, but
And Dimitri's eyebrows and most of his beard.
yeah,
Okay.
it's got metal and
What I made
rock
to
in
these
it.
guys
They
was
can't
alert them to
destroy
our
this dude.
attention, and they came and I can't remember, did they say kill or it was something along those lines.
I mean, Artemis popped us into a little shelter, like bomb shelter. So
Shelter
the rest of
dimension.
the party's actually okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But
Now,
Dimitri's
before
burnt to
we
a crisp.
before we fight
And I still
Jarvis Greed, Matt, why don't you? Because unfortunately, Sato, you are quite new as a player, so you probably don't have as much information. But Matt, can you tell us about Chertus and his team and who they are specifically?
I can give it a shot. So, Chertus was a member of a group that was hired to counter the aims of the party. So, they were hired by the Scarnetti, one of the Scarnetti, a cousin of Titus, if I remember correctly, or the nephew. His,
it was a cousin of Skarn, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because Titus was like
yeah.
his uncle. Yeah, Adamar.
Possibly. So this particular Scarnetti is rather friendly on the outside, but a little bit backstabby on the inside. If you can see it. So they hired a party to counter us. Their job was to go into the pit and basically do what we do, but better. See if there was any danger to begin with, and take it out and become the heroes of Sandpoint. Not Chan. What was his name? Chertus. Chertus was, well, in Novanda's opinion, kind of the strong man of the group. He was the one that would be the front line, the not the leader of the party, but the one who'd be able to push the party through and keep any enemies they find away from their squishies, and in particular the Scarnetti individual who decided to join them down the pit. Kind of like a bodyguard. Novanda picked him for. We've encountered him a couple of times in the pit itself, but this time he seems to have grown fungal growths out from his extremities. His face has turned this mottled green. He has mushrooms growing out from his shoulders. He seems to be one with the green, which seems troubling. Because now the question is for us as a group: does Chertus exist inside this frame, or is it just something that's wearing him as a flesh suit?
Excellent question, and one we shall find out momentarily. So, as our
Also,
heroes,
Dag, good job.
thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, 150 in a single intro is not fun. Why don't people pace out donations in my stream? Why does everyone just donation dump me in the first 10 minutes? Am I that interesting? Okay, sure. Anyway,
At least then you're not interrupting your stream to do the
that's
donation
fair.
exercise.
It's true. It's appreciated. All right. So anyway, as we begin, let's see. All right. As we begin, Chertus Greed, covered in fungus, erupts from out of the darkness, accompanied by two large fungus creatures. They begin by lunging towards our heroes, as we will get everyone into initiative.
Go.
The two fungus will begin. As they start, one of them, This feels like this is what they generally do. All right. Move action. With a 20-foot move speed, they will move up to here. And to here. As they do so, the first will utilize his Emit Spore ability, as will the second, creating a cloud 10 foot deep of fungal spores. The hue is purple, a very deep purple. So let's get a fortitude save from Dimitri, Sato, and Navanda. That'll be 2 saves from Sato and Dimitri as they are in
great.
both effects.
Okay.
All right, your target number is 22. So by my
26 and
count,
26.
very well.
I passed one of them.
Yep. So Dimitri, you have failed one of them. This will give you the effects of Purple Pox, Stage 1. 2d6 poison damage. Once per day, you can make a check to remove it.
Ouch.
And stupefied as well, with a potential.
Oh, no.
So there you go. All right. With their final actions, they're going to pop each of you a punch in the jaw.
I will use a reaction to shield block.
Very well. You shield block the critical miss. Nothing happens.
Okay, but it's still up in case anyone else attacks me. There we go.
Oh no, that wasn't against you. That was against the that was against Sato. So let's see. Critical miss. Let's see what happens. Spore number 1. He goes for Sato. And gets a 5. That's a bad one. He attacks the nearest ally. Alright, so he's gonna accidentally smack his teammate here. And will accidentally hit him. For that.
He just pops. Ah!
Done and done. Ah! Alright. The attack against Dimitri gets a 32.
Damn! Alright.
Alright, so that's 11 points of damage, partially resisted, and another fortitude save. Por favor.
Okay. 30.
30, you are fine. Alright. Easy done. That is our 2 myceloids now done. Which brings us to Artemis, who sees the cloud of purple fungus moving their way forward and can see one of the fungal creatures. We have an insight bonus from Malakara. Artemis, your insight bonus here is, it is probably best for you to close the door. Actually, there is no door. Never mind, ignore me. Insight bonus. Don't use fire-based spells.
Technically, there is a door.
Oh, is there?
There's our chalk door.
Yeah, no, but that's in the wall. I more meant because the wind from the pit is going to pull the fungus out through that corridor. If there was a door there that he could close, there wouldn't be an air current. I mean, I could still give you that inside bonus, I guess, but, you know.
I was just seeing if I had a spell that would actually create a barrier, but I don't. So, first off, Artemis will sort of extend his hands, and you'll see a purple aura 5 feet in radius around him, causing anyone inside that circle to shiver slightly, and I've set up protective wards. Gives a +1 status bonus to armor class to anyone within a 5-foot radius of me. That's one action. Second action, I will I will blow forth dust across my hand, creating purple sparkles that sort of extend through the party and surround Navander, making him twitch and move slightly faster as I cast haste on Navander.
Okay.
And that's it.
Done and done. You begin to cast your spells, and as they do, the sands of time begin to flow around Navander, speeding him up as they are now hasted.
That was 1, 2, and 3.
All right. Which then brings us swiftly to Sato-san.
Saddleson is going to flurry of blows
All right, I love it.
against the one that missed him.
All right,
Both of them against him.
what does this look like?
He dodged the first one, which is why the thing missed the punch, and now he is coming back in with both left and right against the poor little innocent critter.
I thought your guy kicked people.
Well, he kicks people as well.
Oh. Yeah,
But
okay.
at the moment, because he's right in his face.
You can kick
I mean-
people who are right in your face. What are you talking about?
Mhm.
I remember we had a
Okay, well,
conversation. We had a conversation about how a monk has martial artists,
Fine.
and we talked about it, but it devolved into I cast flurry of blows and then rolled dice. Come on,
Well,
I mean,
well,
give me
it's-
Get
something.
flurry
well,
blows
it's-
with your feet.
Well, it's like
Do a hook kick.
Yeah, roundhouse
it's-
kick,
it's-
sliding axe kick,
it's-
rising
yeah.
knee kick. I
It's,
mean,
it's essentially he's okay. Fine.
Kick him in the
He's
groin.
going to go. He's going to go for
In the
full
mycelium
on-
groin.
He's going to go for a kick and a sweep. Basically.
ooh, love that. A kick
Ooh.
and a sweep. Okay, I love it. So what we'll do with this is your first attack will be a regular kick as you attempt to do a rising side kick. Then you will reverse your momentum, sweeping down using the back of your heel in order to hit him in his shin. If you land a critical hit, we will count that as a trip attempt, if that is how you would like to play your flurry of blows.
Yes, please.
Let's do it! See, we get the
So-
cool stuff. This is awesome.
There
I
you
love this.
go.
I can also see this becoming a monk that doesn't like get his hands dirty because it needs it for work.
Well,
Mm.
he missed.
Okay, your
he
first-
missed the first kick.
Yep, your first side kick unfortunately gets dodged. The creature doesn't really have a humanoid form, so your automatic instincts to hit vital places or hit important things kind of don't apply as you whoosh underneath the cap of this giant mushroom.
And
And
the second one misses.
and
too.
you go for the knee, but that's when you realize partway through your foot sweep, this creature has no knees.
Exactly. Reflexes. Bad
Son of a
reflexes. Son of a bitch.
You do have hero points if you wanted to use any, but
Let's try a hero point on the second one, just cause.
All right. There we
That's a better
go.
one.
Yep. All right. So that was on your second one, was it?
Yes.
All
so
right.
the 31 is not a crit? Wow.
Mm-mm.
These guys are strong. Okay.
Okay. 9 points of damage as your leg connects with the stalk of its that makes up its leg. It does damage, but unfortunately, it does not trip it over. Which brings us then swiftly to Navander.
All right. Using my little extra boost of speed, Navanda's going to quickly step back out of the this fungus spore cloud. He is then going to spread out his hand, and he's going to call forth some frostbite onto one of these creatures.
Very cool. All right. As you cough a bit and step backwards, you begin to cast your cold base spell. And unfortunately, it does not.
That's fine. And for my last action, I will enter Arcane Cascade. So I'm going to stay my breath, get an arrow on the knock, and start drawing up Vala to get ready for the next attack.
Okay, very well. Preparing for the next attack, we then go to Chudis. Chudis steps forward, entering the fungus with little to no problem. He is going to ready. He's going to ready an action. Yeah, he's going to ready an action. Done and done. Okay. Which then brings us to Dimitri.
All right, Dimitri coughing. He takes his spear and he tries to drop it down on the myceloid next to him.
All right, very well. Please
I take
do
a
so.
spear attack.
Now, before you do, Sato, can you make me a fortitude save because you are still in the fungal spore?
Well, I was going to say you actually moved on, and I think I still had one action left.
Oh, right,
He would've-
flurry blows
Oh.
is two, so yes, you do have one.
Yep.
So yes.
All right, go ahead.
I was going to say, Flurry Blows is actually one action, isn't it?
It's
It's
only
two
actually
attacks
one
with one.
action.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
my apologies. Hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was also going to ask you, Cookie, do you have Stunning Fist on it as well?
I do. I have yes.
Okay, my
But
apologies.
I think, but flavor wise, we were going for the trip instead of the stun.
Yeah.
So, but he would have actually stepped back out of the cloud
Okay, yep.
if he
So,
could.
you can, but if you've got two attacks, you can make one more strike if you wanted to before you step down. Just flurry of blows,
yeah,
one
it's-
attack, and then you can do one more and then step back if you want. Don't have to, but you can.
Well, it's at the third attack penalty.
You could
on a
instead,
crit
if you would
fumble.
like, try to tumble through their square and get offside.
That's true. I mean, he's got enough movement to get to go out the other side instead of going back into the crowd. Yeah. So he's going to try and tumble through and get out this side of the cloud, if that's an option.
Yep, make an
Up to there.
acrobatics check as you attempt to tumble through their space.
Okay, acrobatics. That's this one. 33.
Nice.
Is it enough?
Okay, it is. 20. Yeah, that is plenty. All right, easy done. Which means Churtis won't need to move then.
Right. Yes.
All right.
I mean, sorry. I mean, part of the reason that I put him there, I should have actually been thinking is, I would have probably put him over here instead.
Okay. Yep. Not a
Like
problem.
not in direct melee range. I mean, he's got to move at least once, sort of thing, to get to him.
Okay. Not a problem. So if you go here, then. Okay, cool. So Churtis will take a guarded step up towards you on his turn. And what he will do then is he will return your flurry of blows with a series of pummeling strikes. Actually, no, he can't. He can't do that. That's fine. He's going to do an exacting strike and hit you twice. Ideally. Okay. One. As he begins to clench his fist, swinging it at you. Sato, you take 7 damage. And with his second attack, going for your stomach, is a 22. Actually, make that a 27. Does 27 hit you?
Yes, it does.
All right, so that is going to hit you because he doesn't take penalties for his. Actually, no, he does.
He's
Oh,
also
never
got
mind.
fail area abilities, I
Yeah,
think,
no,
doesn't he?
that's if he fails. No, that's okay. So yeah, the second attack
Oh.
will miss. The second attack will miss. All right,
Okay.
then we go to Dimitri.
Okay. So yes, seeing Sato kind of just run past him and, you know, like kind of almost seeing him acrobatically just duck and weave around him, I'm like, holy crap. But I will still take a swing at this guy because these two are immediately in front of me. And I'm gonna try and hold him here so they can't get to the rest of my party since there is a. So I guess I will take like a little shift and move over here since I'm already in the fungal. Be like, try not to get any closer. There's fungal growth in the air still. And I'm gonna take a swing at this guy. Shoot. You know what? May I hero point?
You may.
Yeah, thank you. Cha. Ooh. Hey, that'll hit.
All right, a solid hit.
Choppity chop. It's 11 points.
Nice, 11 points of damage as the spear manages to stab into him.
Alright, and then instead of using the free action from the attack to taunt, I'm going to taunt the number 2 guy next to me and be like, you stay right where you are. Sato and his friend are having a one-on-one. As I just point the spear at him.
They all rush Sato now and just beat him up. They're like, that guy said that that guy said that they want a one-on-one. I'll one-on-one him. I'll one-on-one him. And they all everyone is now one-on-oneing Sato.
3-on-1.
Oh.
I'm joking. All right.
He's got a reroll. Oh, okay. I guess
No,
core
that was
shift
me.
gave me a
That was for my that was for the fun.
Oh.
For Sato.
Got it. Okay. No problem. I lose the hero point.
Oh man, it's critical fumble. All right, so Sato will crit fumble. All right, let's see. No, that's not the right book. Where's the right book? This one.
Sato's crit public?
Wait, what?
Yes,
No,
Sato's crit fumble.
George's crit fumble
But
does
it's-
his attack against you.
Okay.
It says
Say,
2 elite
four.
Meliside 1.
Ooh, very well. So Sato, on your next round, you can re-roll any misses against Churtis, for the next round.
Ooh. Oh no, that was my damage to it. Okay, never mind.
Okay, that is Dimitri, I think.
Yep, that is almost 3 of my actions.
All right, Cindereal, you're up. And oh wait, Dimitri, I need you to make me a fortitude save. 2 fortitude saves.
Yep. As I'm coughing, probably hysterically now. Not like hysterically. It's a 17 for the first one. And for the second one, 23. I think that also fails.
So a 17 will fail. But a 23 is fine.
Okay, good. Whew.
Okay. So, that is going to take you to stage 2.
Mm.
So, stage 2 is... let's see.
Guys, maybe we take out these mushrooms quick. Get rid of these spores. They're starting to hurt me.
I'm busy.
You're fine. You're out of it. You're fighting your friend over there.
Okay. Did that do the damage to you, though? No, it didn't.
I don't
No,
think so, no.
you need to manually do the damage on application.
Okay, cool.
It's 66. What the heck?
Because it's not a persistent one, it's when it goes up the stage.
Yep.
Mm.
Okay, cool. So,
Oh,
so,
no.
yeah, okay. So that means you should have taken 8d6.
8d6.
Because if it didn't calculate it.
This is 66.
From the stage 1 when you first got it as well.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. So that is 31 damage,
Aha!
and you
I
are...
am unconscious.
Oh dear. Okay.
Yeah.
And you are
Uh,
stupefied 3.
dang.
Didn't he say he usually kills giants in Darrow?
He did say something like that, but
Yeah.
maybe it's the big target that he aims for rather than the little guys.
I think you might be onto something.
Yeah. Okay, so next up is Cinderial. You just watched as Dimitri's gone down, but he has gone down in the cloud itself, so he's still in quite a lot of danger.
Yeah, I was going to make sure if I see if Neil's actually going to use a hero point to stay at 1 HP.
You know what? True. Yes, I will.
You gonna stay up?
Yeah, I'll stay up.
Okay, not a problem. All right, at the cost of a hero point. That's Steve's hero points. There we go. Boom. All right, you are on 1 hit point.
Yay.
We then go to Cinderial.
Yeah. So Sindel seeing Dimitri, this, in theory, the big bulwark is what he basically labelled himself as, the big protector of us all.
Mm-hmm.
Probably still smoking a little bit from the previous explosion from the flames. She's going to try and harness whatever remaining embers is still circling around him to call upon Saramay to try and heal him from whatever madness is keeping him inside this spore poison, as her way of flavoring the heal spell.
Mm-hmm.
And that one, because we're blessing from Samurai, becomes a 10, so you get an extra 9 on top of that now.
Ooh, nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. As the healing flames begin to restore you, Dimitri, you are still at the feet of these 2 individuals, because not at the feet, but you're still at the mercy of these 2 individuals.
Yeah.
Cinderial, that was 2 actions.
Yep, that was 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you shouldn't stand in the cloud. And then she's
That's a
gonna
great idea.
back up towards the laddered edge, because obviously that's where we came up. Just so there's some theoretical space in front of him to back up into.
Okay.
His last action.
Easy. Okay, then we go to the Myconids. The fungal spores that they exploded are now no longer there. Which means they will then turn to Dimitri and beat the living snot out of you.
I will reaction and use shield to try and block the first one.
So, can you tell me what ability you're actually using?
It's called shield block.
Can you read
No,
out
it's
Or
what the
reactive
triggering action-
shield.
There you go.
Well, okay, fine. An enemy hits you with a melee strike. So I
Okay,
guess
has that
technically
happened?
not yet. I'm
Cool.
always like wondering. 'cause
I know, but instead you're interrupting the attack, and meaning I have to
I'm
take a lot
sorry,
of time,
yep.
and then
So
make sure you
basically,
know what your power
wait
is.
and see if it's a 29, and then I can use it to.
Wait, no, because your
to-
shield isn't up yet.
No, but if I have to wait, if the enemy hits you, I'll see what they hit me with.
Correct.
And then if it's higher than a 28, I guess technically, because if it's a 20, if I make mine
Neil,
a
you
29,
don't need to
then
explain it.
it's-
We understand the logic.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Cool. Because it's my
Yep,
turn.
Sorry. Okay.
I get to go for the hit, Neil.
I know. I'm
This
still
isn't a
getting
let's
used to
spend
this.
10 minutes learning Neil stuff.
I'm sorry.
It's Dad gets to punch Neil in the nose. A 34.
Okay, that'll hit.
All right. So, as the Myceloid turns around and bops you on, I need a fortitude save after you take 12 points of damage.
Oh. 28.
28 is fine. Moving on to a second attack. Another fisty fist. Oh no, a critical miss. I'll take the critical miss. Let's roll a percentage. Let's see how that works. Ah, man. Okay, so Neil, you will also get to re-roll your checks. Any misses in the next round, you get one re-roll.
Oh, cool.
And he is going to just chill there with his last action.
Mm.
Okay, the next guy is going to punch Dimitri.
Okay.
All right, solid hit.
Ah.
As Dimitri takes 15 points of damage. And with a second attack... Ooh, just a regular miss. Okay. And the last guy will also abstain from their final action. As we then go to Artemis, our librarian.
Does it take an action to sustain a spell? Okay.
Yes.
I will move up to just behind Evander as action 1. Action 2, I'm going to sustain protective wards, which extends its radius by another 5 feet. So everyone within 10-foot radius of me gets +1 to AC. That is action 2. And action 3. I'm going to try to shoot a crossbow, which is going to go
Ooh.
horribly. Absolutely horribly.
Hit Dimitri in the back of the head.
That's the idea.
Ow.
I actually hit.
Nice.
All right, your crossbow flies across and does 6 points of piercing damage. All right. Anything else? Draw crossbow, fire crossbow. You got one more.
No, I moved. I
yes, and you
sustained
moved, yes.
protective wards, and I fired a crossbow. That is
Very
3.
well. Okay, Sato. You and Curtis, martial arts versus fisticuffs and brawling.
So he's like, Curtis, what happened? And he's going to go into Dragon Stance.
You're not gonna wait for my answer?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. It's fine. You go into your dragon stance, do the whole thing. It's fine.
Well, I gave you a pause.
No, you didn't.
You were just
He did a little bit.
Nah, it's not a pause.
It's a scoot.
my apologies.
Especially when you
I was trying to pause.
it's okay.
I was trying to pause. I was trying to.
He says, "I have seen the green, the queen of the fungals. The fungus is terrible and powerful. Her beauty shall spread beyond the pit and to all."
That doesn't sound like a good idea to me.
You will see soon. Once the green has taken into your breath, your life shall then exist purely for the queen. It's so much simpler.
No, I don't think I want to do that.
Oh, but that's the beauty of it. You won't have to think.
That's okay. I like to think. So, at this point,
Mm-hmm.
he is going to go into Dragon Stance.
Very well. You enter dragon stance.
Well, he could still be talking at the same time, but he is essentially readying.
Okay.
And at that point in time, he's going to go. He's going to use the Dragon Tail sweep at this point.
Nice. Love that. Okay. Make your attack.
Oh, but I get a free reroll.
You do get a free reroll.
Let the second reroll work. Let the second roll work. It did.
Nice. All right. Seizing the advantage you got as Curtis was off balance, you managed to land your attack.
Yeah. And he's just going to. So 8 points. Actually, that should be. Oh no, it doesn't actually say what kind it is. It's just brawling. Oh, no, it is bludgeoning. Sorry, I made a mistake on the setup. So that's attack number 1. And he is going to swing back on him as well again.
Okay. All right. Ooh, a critical miss.
But I believe I still get a reroll.
You do get a reroll. Each attack gets a free reroll. That was the crit
There
fumble.
you go. Let's hope it's not a crit fumble the second time. Just a regular miss.
All right. Well, I mean, hey, a regular miss is still better. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's and well, that's 3 actions.
All right.
Because it's
Navander,
one to
you're
go
up.
to- One to go into stance.
You want some frozen mushrooms? I'll give you some frozen mushrooms. The air around Navander is starting to get a little bit chilly, a little bit cold as he enters Arcane Cascade. Artemis, like the hair on like your arms begins to stand up on end as you get goosebumps as it starts getting cold in here. Navander will then spell strike a frostbite spell into the arrow he's holding. The tip of his arrow starts becoming a brilliant, shining blue with frost emanating from the edge as he attempts to make a shot.
Okay.
I would like to use a hero point to re-roll that shot, please.
So tempted to just point you. All right, go on. Go for the
I
reroll.
described it too well.
Yeah.
All right.
Yay!
All right.
Wonderful.
Okay, your icy bolt
The scorpion
goes off and
devil.
fires.
All right. So this guy will then get a fort save against the frostbite.
Oh.
That's fine. But I'll just deal the normal amount of damage here. 15 points of damage.
Ooh.
For his second strike, he is going to just hit again with his longbow. His short bow, sorry.
Mm-hmm. All right, second hit manages to do it.
Fantastic.
Nice.
For his third action, he is going to then. What do I got? For his third action, he is going to concentrate and regain his spell strike back for the next round. And then for his fourth action, because haste works like that, right?
It can only be a move action, I believe.
Oh, well, that's fine. Then that'll be the end of his turn.
Okay, done and
Two hits,
done.
a spell strike hit, and a refresh. Yeah.
Okay.
Nope, sorry, I have to correct myself. Devander, you're right. It is a strike action as well. Haste can be used as either a strike or a stride action.
Yeah, quickened
But
is the
both.
one that can only be a move action.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, well then I'll just do another pot shot, if that's
Let's do
alright.
it. Yeah, of course.
Oh. Yeah.
That'll do it. All right, landing a hit.
Nice.
But you can't do more than 1 point of fire damage.
Well, the Sandpoint Devil's back, so he's probably sucking up his fire back.
That's
Hey.
maybe. All right. That is Navander. which brings us to Curtis. Curtis exchanging blows with Sato. As Sato is using his martial arts in order to try to fend off this fungal fiend with his massive brawling skills, he's going to start off with just a regular pummeling fury. First attack is going to hit. Alright, so Sato, the first hit collides, dealing 11 damage. His second attack he's going to use as an exacting strike. Oh, wait, no, so Flurry gives him 2. Okay, so he's going to get this one first, which is 10 damage. Then he's going to use exacting strike as his last action. Alright, here we go. Ooh, that is a miss, which thankfully means he does not take a penalty as he tries to hit you a third time with Stunning Fist. Why not? Ah, that doesn't do it. Let's use a Jinx point on it. Let's see if I can...
So, doesn't Flurry work the same, or doesn't his double hit work the same way as... Oh, no, that is still single, actually. You're just burning your attack bonus. Yeah, it's still single action. I get it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm still getting used to this approach, yeah.
No, it's okay. All right, and that is that. Dimitri, you're up next.
Okay, I forgot. Did you say when getting poisoned with that fungus stuff that I could save once a day to get it off, or is it just like a?
So the poison
Or is it just on
is
for-
where it's at, and every day you get to make a check automatically unless you have unless you got something to remove poison or whichever.
Yeah.
This is actually a disease, not a poison. So it's
Got it. Okay.
Which is why it's so-
Feeling, yeah, I think Dimitri feeling the effects of this, like it is actually burning his throat, and so he does, like, he's like, it hurts. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's actually gonna back up a bit away from these guys a bit. But so then since now he's a little bit further away, he's going to interact and grab because now that the spores are gone that they created, he's going to pull out another oil flask or a pint of oil. He's going to light it up and throw it at him. He's going to throw it at number 2.
Okay. Very well.
Yeah. Because that one seems to have a little more... That one seems to be finer than the other one. The other one looks more chopped up. So he's going to try to burn this mushroom alive again. I need to... It says you can... but you can also set a pint of oil flame and throw it. Interact action, preparing the oil, then throwing it with another action as a ranged attack.
Artemis, I feel like we need the door. The door, Artemis. The door! The door!
There's no spores anymore.
Actually,
okay.
Remember, they exploded with the spores.
Yes, but then they disappeared. They're now inside of me.
They became less potent.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if the 10-foot circle's still there around them, it probably will only hit me, but that's fine. Shoot, so I need to do the attack base settings throw again, the ranged one? Or do I actually just... Because I don't have a ranged throw on the actions.
Yeah, it should just be the base ranged.
I don't want to throw it. I hate throwing things when I have a 0 total. Whatever, let's go for it. 17 will still miss.
Okay, unfortunate.
So, yeah.
Alright, there's no critical fumble, so that's fine. So with no critical fumble, your oil flask just sort of lands harmlessly.
So annoying. I'm just not throwing anything anymore. with any character. No one's throwing shit.
All right, Neil, we're gonna have that. We're gonna have the conversation again. You ready for the conversation?
I know.
No, you
it's
don't
just-
know, Neil, because you keep doing it and you keep acting like it's something new that I'm telling you. But I tell you this almost like at this point, I feel like I'm telling you this twice a week. Neil, who the fuck is your character?
My character is Dimitri.
And what does Dimitri specialize in? Is it
Fighting
throwing?
giants.
Is it throwing bottles of fucking oil at things? Is that what you specialized in?
Well, I mean,
Is that
normally
what
he
you've
throws.
built everything?
He normally throws the fire at giants.
He does. He
'Cause
throws
they're a
fire
big
giants. He throws fire
Well,
giants.
'cause
That's
it's a-
how. Now answer the question: is that how
Yeah, I
Dimitri
mean-
fights? He throws, despite having a spear and a
Not
shield.
normally, but
That's the point, Neil. What I'm saying is, you rather than doing the thing your character is literally specialized in doing, you are piss farting around with a ton of tiny bullshit ideas instead of doing the thing that you want to do and working on it. Like, I know it sounds lame sometimes when you're using like a spear to stab things, and it's like, oh, but I want to do something cooler. Then make stabbing the spear a cooler thing. You know, much like how I was saying with Sato, yeah, flurry of blows is just this boring thing. Flurry of blows, right? But when you
Alright,
add
no,
stuff,
yeah.
but when you add stuff to it, when you do stuff with it, it becomes way more interesting. The thing that's interesting isn't trying to find a mechanic more interesting than your basic functionality. It's about making your
Yeah.
basic functionality more interesting. You know what I mean? And I've seen it in all
Yeah.
of your games, every single time, without fail. And I'm not annoyed at it. It's just like I'm more annoyed that I keep
Yeah.
having to tell you this because it always happens. In this situation, why not just focus on stabbing the crap out of these things with your giant strength-based
Well, true.
spear-wielding fighter and stop everyone from taking damage and having to extend the rounds of combat because the character who's a frontline fighter isn't pulling their weight. That's what
True.
I'm getting at. Now,
I
sometimes
kind of saw him as like using like things that seem like they would hit targets easy, like oil on a big target.
But even with oil on a big
because it's
target,
still a throw.
you wouldn't necessarily like fighting a giant. You wouldn't use a flask of oil that fits a cup on something the size of a building.
Right, but it
You-
would
you-
set them on
you just like
fire.
a
They would still be
cauldron.
on fire, and then I could attack them with a spear while they're on fire still.
But again, Neil, I need you to scope this. A person the size of a building, and you have a cup of oil. Even if you set that on fire, it's a minor inconvenience at best. Like how much
Still an
damage? Like how much?
inconvenience,
Like,
even a minor inconvenience is an inconvenience.
yeah, but not as inconvenient as having a spear through your knee. You don't argue with it.
Anyway.
It's literally that. Anyway, my point is, do the thing that you need to do and focus on making that more interesting and again, a lot
Yeah.
less. I'm not saying don't be interesting, but do the other
Yeah, I
stuff when it's appropriate. Not. Don't just ignore every aspect of your character and go, I'm going to make a wizard, but instead of actually using any of my spells, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a knife and stab people because that might be more effective.
Hey. Hey.
See, I don't just pick on Neil, I pick on everyone. Okay, anyway, thank you for this PSA. Again, this PSA will probably come back on Sunday when Neil plays on Gatewalkers, but for now, thank you for listening. We then move from Dimitri to Cindario. I'm calling out so many of my players. Alright.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Dimitri is coughing horrendously. Oh, I need to make that save, right? Or I need to take the damage.
What
Oh
damage?
yeah, no. Okay. So poisons every round, diseases every day, or every reapplication of the disease.
Oh, okay.
It's whatever the
I thought
duration
I
is.
was
Some might be
taking that
every hour.
damage. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay. I for some reason thought I was taking that damage every round.
yeah, no. That's because the disease is doing poison damage. So in this case, it's not that you
Okay.
have the poisoned condition, which would do poison damage over time. You are diseased,
Yeah.
which is per day, dealing poison damage as well.
Okay, so I'm not taking any more poison damage currently?
No. You're fine.
Okay. Got it. I still look like I'm gonna pass from
Jesus.
this.
Yeah, I mean, feeling disease is not a great thing, but yeah.
Yeah.
Also, by the way,
Finally-
just FYI, diseases are worse because diseases generally, when they hit a mark, you just die.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, so just be
Yeah.
aware of that.
Yeah, part of the one that he's got, I don't like because of what it compels him to do. But you know, where the stage he's at.
I actually do like it though. I like that diseases are deadly in Pathfinder. You know.
Oh yeah,
nothing-
if they
Yeah.
and they keep
Yeah.
going up and down as well, depending on your saves each day.
Yeah.
Makes diseases a little bit more realistic.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Threatening. So I remember in first edition, you just get filth fever and you're like, oh,
Sindariel?
Yeah, I don't know what Cinderella's going to do. Can I ready an action to heal Dimitri when he gets clobbered next time? Please.
Sure, perfectly fine. So that's all 3 actions as you ready a ranged healing spell for when Dimitri inevitably gets clobbered. Which, of course, is right now. So, I will allow you to decide which clobbering you would like to heal. So, fist number 1. Actually, you know what? They are a decent distance away, and there's no reason why they wouldn't. Move up. Move up. Both of them will then detonate their spores. I need a save from everyone within 10 foot. So
Oh, gosh.
I think that's twice from everyone. Yes, twice from everyone, please.
Apart from Cinderella.
Why? Oh, yeah, no, you're 15
'Cause
foot away. Yeah, you're fine. So you get 1.
And I think I'm.
No, everyone in this area.
Yeah.
You're not in that area.
Just double
You're
check.
yeah. Yeah, it's yeah.
I would like to
Okay.
use a
Just
hero point to re-roll that second fortitude save, please.
Very well. You may do so.
Thank you.
Ooh.
I should probably do that for mine as well.
All right, so
Oh, wait.
Okay.
we're using the 2 hero points. Not a problem. Done and done.
I got a 31. Yeah. And then I got a 26.
Okay, so those are fine.
25.
All right, it looks like everyone is fine. Evander was your second one. Or did you already do that?
The second
that
one
was the
will be
24.
the 24.
It's 24. Okay, yeah, cool. All right, so everyone manages to stave off against the poison, which is fine. But again, now it is a 10-foot radius that is now here. Then 2 attacks on Dimitri. The first one is, I am not accepting a natural 1. I am going to jinx point that.
Well, I was going to say, seeing the attack, because this is presumably the one that I can. No.
Much better.
Okay, that hits.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm waiting for the whichever one I can actually see, because I can only actually see
That's
one of them.
that's the one. That's the one you can see. Although you can see,
Okay.
because you can see Dimitri. You can, you could see Dimitri reacting to a second.
Okay,
But you can
in
do
which
the heal
case-
now if you'd like.
Yeah. That's
Damn! Heck yeah, thank you.
can't remember last time did I heal that big.
Be sizable. All right. Then we go to the second guy. Oh wait, no. So yeah, so move, spore, and then they're both making 1 hit each. Okay, cool. So, last attack. Very nice. All right. And I need 2 saves from Dimitri for each attack. Oh, for the 2 attacks.
20.
That is a fail.
Damn.
That will bring you to stage 3.
Oh, can I hero point then?
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah. I don't think that helps. 21.
That does not.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna use your hero point to stave off a killing blow instead of making you reroll.
Okay.
Because stage 3 is death.
Oh no.
All right, Dimitri, fort save for the second attack.
Oh god. That is a 23.
You stave off. Yeah, you managed to save. Who did we
Oh.
lose? We lost someone.
Schooly Eye.
Oh no, not Schooly Eye. Sorry, one moment.
It's turned into a mini dag for some reason.
Your router crash. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, cool. Could I have a backup into the chat, please?
My phone is back there charging. I can grab
Oh,
it.
no, never
but
mind.
that's-
Schooly Eye came back.
Oh,
Just
okay, good. Oof.
Let's
So
see.
Dag is playing some Dario.
I'm not playing Artemis.
Oh, look at me! I have healing spells, and I can keep everyone from dying. Man,
Oh, Bloop,
But I'm not going to.
did you like my
Something
Daryl
called-
impression?
That was the fastest router reboot it's ever had.
Did you say router?
It-
Yes.
That means
as in
something very
the-
different
but-
in Australian. I'll tell you later. Okay. Anyway, all right. That was the Myceloid's turn as they clobbered poor Dimitri. We then go to Artemis.
I will.
Please kill these guys, because that did not sound good.
So if I didn't want to extend the radius of the protective ward, I don't have to sustain it.
Wait, sorry, which one?
Protective wards. The duration is sustained up to 1 minute, but it says whenever I
you-
take the sustain action, it extends another 5 feet.
You do need to sustain it.
Okay, so it's now up to 15.
Oh wait,
feet.
sorry, hold on, wait, yeah. For as long as it's as long as it's sustained, up to a minute. Yeah. So yeah, you do have to sustain it.
So first action is sustain that. Second action, I will be. I probably should be leaving. Is what I probably should be doing. Guys, the spores are bad news. But instead, I'm going to do something stupid because that's what I do. I'm going to cast Void Warp as black tendrils of energy envelop Artemis, and you see a sphere of black ichor, matte darkness surround him and this mic in it.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, it's just a straight up fortitude save. Got it. Come here. Let me roll the save on the mic in it. Well,
Okay, very cool. All right, so 12 points of damage.
and that's
Done
it.
and
Sustain
done.
and Void Warp.
Okay. Yeah, that Myconid is not looking good, but Sato, you're looking fine. You're going toe to toe with the Tritus.
Yeah, so he's going to he's going to flurry kick at him again. Oh, sorry. Now what? Sorry, because mechanically, one question before I go there. I don't believe I have to sustain dragon stance.
No. Once you've entered Dragon Stance,
okay.
you are just in Dragon Stance. It remains until you change stance, or you get knocked out of your stance, which I think is anytime you are like knocked prone or you fall off something, things that would logically count as you no longer being in your
Yeah.
stance.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. That's the first time I played a monk in this guy. So he is going to so you're not Chertus anymore.
I am greater than Chertus. I am part of the whole. But I'll still kick your ass.
You will try.
The whole will kick your ass. Wait.
Are the rest part as well?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
Those who serve willingly have a different destiny, I think is what he'll say.
Ah. Okay. So as he is going to flurry of kicks, and essentially again he is going to
Chun-Li style.
trying to smacky, and this is hopefully somebody who's a little more normal.
Oh! Whoa! Critical hit! That's what you want to see.
That's what you want to see. So let us see what happens.
Dang.
So 20 points of damage. And the second one
Aww.
is a critical miss. May I hero point my second one?
Yeah, go on.
Thank you. Just in case. We'll see whether Fantasy Ground truly wants to.
Hey!
All right, another
Another
hit. Done and done.
Yeah.
Roll me a percentage for the critical hit.
Okay, hit the damage first and the critical hit. 77. Which I think was just a pretty hit.
Okay, 77. No, that'll be a good hit. You disarm your opponent, their weapon flies away.
So his hands fall to the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So the other thing is
mushroom
he
hands.
must, because I've got stunning blows, which means that since a strike hit, he has to do a fort save against my class DC.
All right, let's see if he can do it. Fort save.
What is my class DC?
23.
That is my class DC. So, how disappointing. He's not stunned. Because meets it, beats it, right?
Yes, meets it, beats it.
Yes. Yep, perfect.
Okay.
So that's one action.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, am I allowed to? I can only flurry once in a.
You can only flurry once, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. You know what? He is going to ready an action for if Churtis attempts to move away, that he is going to, he will essentially attempt to sweep his legs with a
All
kick.
right. Yeah, easy done. Love that. Okay. Done and done. Okay. We then go to Navanda. You can hear the sounds of Sato's battle going on in the background. You can sort of hear the trading of blows. You can hear parts of the conversation. The two myceloids kind of staring down and, sort of laying blow after blow into Dimitri. But Dimitri is, for the most part, holding on. In no small thanks to Sindariel's efforts for healing.
Dimitri, if I take out this one to your right, yes, to your right, are you able to keep me covered and keep this passageway clear so I can go help out?
Yep. The plan, I was thinking of pushing the other one back away, so maybe getting, keeping you guys out of the spore if it's going to keep doing it.
Very well.
It seems to be just keep going after me. Maybe I can get Maybe I can get it out of Artemis and Sandariel's way.
Nevada nods. Then he'll draw another arrow and make a shot.
All right, very
Take
well.
this.
Oh!
You know what? I'll take it.
Roll a percentage.
Yeah.
Oh, also real quick. Sorry. Artemis, you didn't move out of the aura, out of the fungus, did
No.
you?
I didn't have a move action. No.
Okay, cool. In which case, I need you to make me a fort save.
Got it.
A 44, please, Zach.
A 44 on your crit miss is... Ow, your leg! You have, as you have stepped on a rock awkwardly, reduced your move speed by half as you've twisted your ankle.
Ow.
You will need a medicine check in order to set it so that it doesn't exacerbate the injury.
That's fine. That's a future Nevada problem. Second arrow.
Go! Yeah!
A 28.
A 28. 28 will hit,
Fantastic. Doing 16
Yes.
damage.
which is enough to defeat it. However, as you do so,
Oh no.
fortitude save from everyone in 10 foot.
Oh no.
I got a
Oh,
20 in my
nice.
previous fortitude save
Artemis is
deck.
good. Navander is no bueno. And
Yeah.
Dimitri is good. All right, very well.
Oh.
Okay, we are at stage 1 for Navander, which is 2d6 points of poison
Ooh.
damage, which is 8 points of poison damage.
Yeah.
Plus you gain stupefied 1.
Fantastic. Then I'm going to hobble up over here. I think that's about as far as I can move. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, about that. Oh, 20. I'll double move. That's the end of Nevander's turn.
All right. Then we will go to Tretis. All right, Tretis is done playing martial arts, trading blows. Number 1, he is going to use a dirty trick on you.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
What is your will DC?
My will DC. Is that safe?
Yeah, so will
Sorry.
save plus
Plus
10.
10, yeah.
22.
Ooh.
Okay, with a 22, that is going to be enough, which means he, at the very start, is going to grab the base of your shirt and pull it over your eyes. You are now blind.
Oh no.
He just did the jersey toss from hockey.
and he is going to, boom, start flurrying of blows into your guts as he is going to use pummeling fury on you. So yeah. So the first hit is going to land for 10. And then not that one, this one. Thank you. 22. What's your AC?
My AC is 25.
I'll use a jinx point on that. Why not? All right. Give me something good, baby. You're hitting a blind man. All right, very nice. Okay. Second hit. He boof hits you in the gut. Boof hits you in the gut. And then will, with his last action, attempt to knock you prone. 23 against your fortitude DC. I think you said 25 was yours, right?
Fort is 14 plus 10, so 24.
24. Oh, then he actually does knock you prone.
With a 23?
Yep. Because you get a -2 with your off guard.
Okay.
All right, and boom! All of a sudden, just your legs are swept from under you. Your shirt is now over your head. Your stomach is exposed and bruised, and you've been knocked on your ass. As Curtis spits on his fist, and he says, none of your fancy fucking acrobatic, jumpy around bullshit. I'm gonna smash you to the ground and feed you and I'm gonna turn you to mulch with my bare fist.
Perfect.
All right, Dimitri.
All right. So quick question. That when this mushroom punched me, that's when it would give me the thing, right? Or is it the spores going into my lungs again, kind of thing? So I'm wondering if I can maybe hold my breath to avoid getting the effect.
Sadly,
If that's
no.
a thing. Okay, it is contact.
It's not just
All right.
contact. I mean, generally speaking, when you're talking about spores, they are very attracted to hydration. So the internal, the inside of your nose, your eyes, stuff like that. Anything
Okay.
that could, even your sweat, anything that basically gives it a
Okay.
liquid base to kind of grow on, fungal spores will attach to.
Okay. That was gonna have me decide whether or not I save an action to hold my breath, but since it just affects anyway, I think I will just spend. First action, I'm going to attempt to shove him. To get him away. If he does the spore thing, to get him away from Artemis. At least, so Artemis is probably not in the thing after all. So I'm going to attempt to shove.
Okay, athletics check. Okay, success.
All right, so I push him 5 feet, and as part of the shove, I get to. It says I can stride with him, so I will go with him.
Mm-hmm.
I guess right there. Second action, shove again.
Okay.
So I don't shove him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I think at least Artemis is out of there. Navander still has a thing. He's just got one though. I'm gonna just as I shoved him in there, as I run up to him, I'm gonna try and slash stab him with this spear of mine.
Okay,
As
go
I
for
run
your
up and go,
attack.
Hey!
All right, a solid hit. Roll your damage. As
Yeah.
you take your spear and you stab him center mass, you kind of feel that kind of resistance as you stab him straight through the gut.
All right. And that is my turn. Shove, stab.
Okay. Shove, stab. Very well. We then go to Cindariel.
Who's still loading in, so you'll need to do this for me, Dag.
Yep.
But seeing the fact that everyone's sort of pushing in,
Mm-hmm.
Snarl will move up to just in front of Artemis. Sorry, I'm using your screen to be able to see. And knowing the fact that we shouldn't be using anything fire-based,
Mm-hmm.
I will use Void Warp as well. Same as Artemis used.
Void Warp. Very nice. Okay. Void Warp. All right. The Myceloid takes half damage from your Void Warp. Which is a total of 6 points of damage as these lashes of black fire hit out and strike him. And I believe that's it.
Yep.
Okay. back.
I forgot to taunt him. Would you allow me to do that free taunt as part of my attack? If not, that's fine.
I mean, sure, but at the same time, they've been pretty focused on hitting you anyway, so.
I know. I'm just in case. So I do kind of like part of the taunt is just yelling at him and stabbing him. So
Sure.
okay. So
All right.
yeah.
Punch number 1.
You never
Oh, wait,
know if
sorry,
they decide to go after
sorry,
someone else.
Sorry, real quick. Dimitri, you need to make a fort save because you ended your turn in the fungal spore.
That is true.
Hmm.
All right, come on. No.
Okay.
I don't.
And there are no hero points remaining.
I hate these mushrooms.
Fair.
Oh.
Dimitri, your eyes roll to the back of your skull. Your flesh becomes varicosed with purple veins.
No.
And in a sliding instant, you will die. But not only that, a series of tiny baby myconids now grow from your corpse, as you will, in 24 hours, spawn a new hive of myceloids. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Dimitri.
What the heck? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, fun times. Okay. He made you pregnant. Which is also kind of funny because you then also taunted them. You there! Fuck you! Come get some!
And then Dimitri goes fully alien.
Navander. I'm gonna
I
come
got
punch you.
this.
Oh, that's a miss. Alright, first miss. Second is a hit. And third weapon attack. Give me a natural 20. Oh, that's not a natural 20. Not a natural 20 at all.
And
Okay.
you don't have any jinx points.
I don't have any jinx points. I used all my jinx points. 91 though. 91 is fine. He just fumbles.
Wonderful. Do I need to make a fortitude save for November?
On the end of your turn.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
Dimitri pushed the fungus into your range.
Yeah. Easy.
Oh, no, because he didn't use the... Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, no. Okay, so the cloud spore is gone, because he didn't use that to realize that this turn. However, when he hit you, you do need to make a fort save.
Yeah. Fantastic. I thought that would be the case.
Yeah.
Fortitude. A 24.
24 is going to hit. You make it, and you are not poisoned. Very
I
well.
like not being poisoned.
Artemis, you're up next.
Well, seeing as it's not... Yeah, I don't know if it's not helping or not. So I will spend an action continuing to sustain the protective ward.
Mm-hmm. Sustained.
And I'm going to do the repeat of last round. I'm going to call in all the shadows to form a bad black orb and cast Void Warp on the one remaining myconid that I can see.
Okay. 11 points of damage.
And that is it.
Done and done. All right, as the Void Warp continues to cause this myconid to wither, Sato, you are on the ground and you have your shirt over your head.
You're muted.
Oh, sorry, I was choking for a second there. First thing he's going to do is pull his shirt off of his face so he can see what the hell is going on.
Okay, so it's just one action to undo that, so you are no longer blinded. Not a problem.
Yeah.
You now see a dead Zemitsi.
What the hell? Well, actually, I also see Shirtus right in front of me.
I mean, he was already right in front of you. He hasn't moved.
He hasn't moved, so well, I couldn't see him though. So
Fair.
he could have moved. I wouldn't have known. So he's at this point, he is going to take a free action, and he's going to kip up. And essentially, what he's going to do, as for flavor, is he is going to essentially flip off of his back into the air with the intention of kicking his head right off of his stuff with a basically going flurry of blows approach. I suppose at this point, of course, his dragon stance is also dropped.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Because
absolutely.
he went down.
Because you did go down.
But meanwhile, yes. So he is going to as he comes up from the prone condition, he is going to attempt to kick his head off.
All right.
Flurry of blows. So the first one hits.
Very nice. Whack! So as you kind of kipped up, so if you know how a kip up works, basically it's a leg sweep that uses the weight and momentum of your legs to pull yourself to your feet. So you use that as an attack at the same time. It swings up and bam, hits him in the jaw as you manage to get to your feet. So you're also no longer prone. All right, roll your damage.
Yeah.
You did 11 damage.
I did.
Oh, first
Yeah.
hit. All right. Your second.
The second one from the flurry is a miss. And he is going to go. So that's one to get undone, one to do that. And he is going to return to Dragon Stance.
All right. Done and done.
Nice try, Junior. Even though Curtis is probably older than him.
He probably is, but I feel like that's more Cookie coming out than this dude. But also this guy just beat the shit out of you, and it's just like, yeah, nice try. Kidneys slowly bruising over his eyes, just like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
For no reason at all. Is Cindarial nearby? Like, I just want to clock where Cindarial is before I talk shit.
That's the best.
Still can't see Cindarial. Yeah.
Sato can't see Sindero just now, so.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. All right. I think that then brings us to who? Navander. Then Shirtus. Yep. All right, Navander.
My turn already. Jeez. Okay.
It is.
All right.
Secret menu item. Dimitri becomes the Pokemon. He becomes a Geodude.
There's a mushroom man.
no.
Dimitri is just like a grass type.
Oh my god. No. Actually, you know what? That is a great idea. Hold on. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am a very, very big fan of the cartoon series Primal. I do quite enjoy it. It is a lot of fun. If you haven't checked it out, it is a terrific dinosaur-esque, prehistoric story about a caveman and who befriends this large dinosaur and a tribe of other early humanoids. Anyway, at some point or another, a very, very potent zombie virus kind of like takes over, and long story short, our hero ends up being infected, and but there's still some semblance of life in them, even though they are now completely zombified. For the $100 secret menu item, we are going to adjust things and turn Dimitri into said fungal zombie, incubating the fungus. Dimitri will rise and serve as our hero's pack mule. Basically, it'll be a corpse that is able to carry heavy stuff.
And I have $50, so
Yep, there you go.
it works out.
There you go, perfect. So that's gonna be our secret menu item.
That'd make it
Right.
very interesting when we're back in town about the raising of the dead.
That's true. That's also true. So maybe you'd also have to
Technically, I'm
conceal
still
his,
dead. I just have mushrooms.
you
yeah.
conceal
But
his
yes.
conceal his whole thing. It's like, Dimitri, are you okay?
Put makeup on me.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no, Dimitri seems fine. And then, to add to
I
the,
honestly kind of want
to-
that, but
to add
it's
to
kind
the
of funny.
to add a little bit of extra flavor to this as well, I will then also have Dimitri's giant hunters come looking for him later on. Because obviously he's only retired. For
He
a little
becomes
bit.
the giant, but as a mushroom.
No.
Yeah, I know.
No, but having the other giant hunters show up and be like, "Oh, we're here to pick up Dimitri. We think he's had long enough away and stuff." Oh my God, who killed him? And you've been tying things to him and hanging your backpacks on him, you bastards! And then they come and they fight for Dimitri.
He's also a great hat stand. You can just stack them on.
Just hang him on the little mushrooms.
Yeah, perfect. So yeah, there you go. That's our secret menu item. It will be zombie pack mules Dimitri, and I'll even make a mini for it too.
Oh,
I think
nice.
that'll be a great next week one too.
Yeah, we'll have that one next week too. All right, Navander. Speaking of this week, it is your turn.
I'm going to spend 2 actions on a Ring of the Ram action. So Ring of the Ram is basically like is a magical item that will attempt to push a target that I perceive back 5 feet per action that I spend on it. Since I'm using 2 actions, it'll be trying to push the creature back 10 feet. It must succeed on a DC 22 Fortitude save. So if you could roll that for me, that would be spectacular, please.
All right, I can do that. Fortitude save. That's my speciality. No, it's not. With a 22.
That's on the dot. So it'll take half damage. So it'll take 2d6 points of force damage and push back 5 feet instead.
Okay.
So let me roll the 2d6s of force damage on him.
All right, I have
It
knocked
do?
him back.
He'll take 9 points of force damage. If you can put that onto his character sheet, that'll be
I
spectacular.
can indeed. Done.
For my second action, I'm going to move over to Dimitri. And for the last action, because I'm effectively now the front line, I will pick up his shield and spear.
All right, sounds good.
If you wanted to
Wish I
send me
could
what
just-
your shield and spear are like, immersion,
Yeah.
that would be great.
Here, I just drop it on his token, yeah, or on his picture up there.
You should be able to put it in the party loot.
Yeah,
Oh,
you put it into
okay,
party loot and then that'll take it out the party loot. It's the easiest way. to
Okay.
start.
Yes. 'cause
Let me close the map just so I can get this easier. I'm gonna have to drop the ruin and stuff in there too. Actually, no, because actually, yeah, it should have all the stuff on there. So let's do that. The spear should also say. No, it doesn't. It's because it's on my action thing. So that with the returning.
Whilst you're figuring that out, how do I access the party loot thing?
Top right. On the top right, there's a logo next to the combat tracker with 3 people on it.
Yeah.
That is your party loot.
Yep, and then you just go to the
Ah,
info
yeah.
top of it.
Fantastic. Thank you.
You're gonna want to grab the magic weapon plus 1 striking weapon also, because that technically is the spear. But there wasn't
Okay.
just a striking rune. And then the shield. Sorry.
Yeah, so what you're doing, Dag, one thing I forgot to do, and you can, if it's there, is that he did get hit on a. He should have done the fort save on
There you
the. Because I hit him on a flurry of blows for stun.
Oh, yeah,
Curtis.
I can do
I
that
really
for
have
you.
to put that someplace where I can see it.
All right, fort save for Curtis real quick. Let's do it.
Yep.
Ooh, 19. He might be stunned.
23.
Yeah,
Is
he
the-
is stunned. All right.
So just stunned one.
Yep, easy. Done.
Thank you.
Matt, the returning rune also in there.
Oh, the spear has returning? Cool.
Yeah. In case I ever need to throw it.
Okay. All good?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, fantastic. Next up, we have Chudis, who is stunned, so he will lose the stun condition, giving him only 2 actions to perform. Which is going to use Flurry of Blows. First attack, he's going to use it to like sort of elbow you in the gut with a critical strike. About freaking time too. 24 damage.
Yeah. Well, that's smarts.
And with a 60, that is with a boost of confidence. He has a +2 to his AC for the next round. His second attack, he is then going to swing that into an uppercut after he hits you in the gut. You are clocked in the jaw. And with his final attack, he is going to try and grab you on either side of your head in order to headbutt you, which he will not do. You'll manage to avoid getting grabbed. Okay. Done and done. Okie doke. Which then brings us to Dimitri! Dimitri, you are laying on the ground dead.
Deed. Yep.
Who was Dimitri's deity?
Shaylin.
All right, Shaylin. All right. As Dimitri lays down, you awaken in a garden, not of fungus, but of flowers. You're surrounded on all sides by beauty that you have never seen before. You see animals, like a lion licking a lamb to give it a bath. A
Aw.
deer kind of frolicking with a tiger. You know, this is a utopia, a free place.
I'm finally free. It's so nice here. Well, not free, but you know, like I finally can have some relaxation. Yay.
Okay. All of a sudden, you are approached by what looks to be a beautiful woman wearing a very, very floral-looking dress, but her head appears to be that of a skeleton. but she's wearing a necklace of marigolds. She's got a crown of flowers, and she holds a bouquet, which she says, "You are Dimitri, yes? Welcome, welcome.
Yes.
We've been expecting you."
Oh, I've been expected?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes, you have.
You notice the invitation's dated the day you were born.
Yeah, no. It's like no. We expected this to happen. Oh, when did you expect this to happen? Oh, around the time initiative was rolled. Anyway, she says you have lived a hard-fought life, Mr. Dimitri, and you are now welcomed to eternal peace here in the Gardens of Elysium. Your warrior days and your battle are not over here. There are still great things to hunt and to track. This is a home of gods such as Aristil and the like. Your goddess, Shaylin, has said that perhaps rather than going to her realm and resting on a cloud with some music and the like, that perhaps you would prefer to be here, where you can still hone your craft and be amongst those who can appreciate it. While of course you are welcome to the amphitheaters of Shaylin's realm, she wanted to show you this place first.
Of course, yeah, if she wants to show me, I'm willing to take a look around.
Ah, well, I'll
And
be
help
the one
out.
who is showing you around.
Oh, of course. Sorry.
No,
didn't mean to
nothing
be
to apologize at
opposing.
all.
Okay. As long as I'm able to help.
Well, it's not so much helping. We're here to help you.
I'm being helped for once?
Well, yes, of course.
Oh. He kind of almost like drops his shield and sword, or his spear, and he's like, "Oh, it's been so long to not have to worry."
Well, you do not need to worry here. Here, all are welcomed and accepted.
Mm-hmm. He kind of
They offer you
stands up.
Yep, they offer you a hand to
Oh yeah,
go with
then
them.
he'll take it and stand up when he grabs it. He will grab his stuff and go with, because it sounds like they need his help with something. So assuming he'll still need his stuff, so he brings it with.
Sure, not a problem.
Yeah.
You bring your stuff, and you are taken for a grand tour of Elysium. How does Dimitri feel?
He feels, looking around, seeing how calm things are, and he kind of feels elated. I think that's the term. I think that's the word. I don't know. I've heard the word before, and it sounds familiar.
Is joyful and excited.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he is definitely elated. I'm just looking around and being like, "Whoa, cool!" Like he's very, very calm. When before he was very, very like pushy and needing to help when they needed help. So now that he has some time to kind of relax, he's like enjoying the scenery. He's looking around and like, like it's like, oh my gosh, this is so neat.
Very nice.
It's like he's a kid again.
All right. And with this sensation, your shield falls away, your weapon falls down. You have no need for them. And as you explore
Armor
this
falls
realm,
off.
As you explore this realm, it is all now over for our dear friend, as they find true peace. But the battle is not over. The war is not won. There's still much to be done before Sandpoint can know peace. But to that end, we shall bid our dear friend a fond farewell. All right.
Yay. And no.
And I was in the background, by the way, as I'm sure School AI has already pegged. Working
You're
on
making this
a
thing anyway, aren't you?
working
What
on a
a
Hero Forge
character
mini.
arc for Dimitri, right?
What's that?
Yeah, even 3
What a
episodes. He's
character
done
arc
pretty.
for Dimitri.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Died by his mushrooms. The thing he should have been good at good at pushing away.
No, you pushed him successfully. It just didn't
No,
help
I
you
mean,
when
not
you
like-
chased
not
it
like
into
that,
the
yeah.
fungus spore.
I didn't mean like that. Like he's actually got a really good fortitude. I just rolled like shit.
You also had a lot of rolls, to be fair.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. when Die Hard and Tough to Kill does not help. 'Cause it's
To be fair, all the debuffs you're getting from the poison and the diseases
Yeah.
weren't helping. Yeah, to be fair.
Check it out.
Yeah. Ah, my armor's rusted. Ah. My spear's broken. I got a mushroom shield. Oh, that's funny.
I liked it. It was cool.
Oh,
All right.
that was good.
Well, yeah. So, so Dimitri
week.
is. So we say farewell to Dimitri. Fun
Oh,
times.
no.
But guys, that is the end of our go. Now, the moment of indecision for today came for me. I had a moment of indecision. Now, I could have very much warned Neil about what was going to happen. I could have told Neil exactly how it was going to play out. But my moment of indecision was this. I can't tell people how to roleplay, and that is a very important thing, I believe, as a DM. I can give you advice, I can give you strategies, I can give you insight, I can do a whole bunch of things, but under no circumstances will I ever find myself in a position where I will tell someone how to play or the way that they're playing is incorrect. We make mistakes, but I don't even view them as mistakes. The way I view them is this is just how the story went. This is how the story goes. This was the story of Dimitri, where he went and how his recklessness as part of the giant hunters inevitably led to his demise as he chose a place fraught with danger to go and try and learn how not to be reckless. Then through his reckless actions not only blew himself up, but also then subjected himself to a wide array of poisons which inevitably got him killed. Not all heroes have a happy ending. Not all stories end at the end of the campaign. And Dimitri, unfortunately, shall be a cautionary tale of the reckless actions of people when they don't think things through.
At least you got to save the town from a giant.
This isn't
At
a
the very
silver lining
beginning.
moment.
It is for me.
I'd
Let
like
me have
to
this.
point out you tried to stab the bridge. So anyway, guys, my name's Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. We'll be back this Sunday to have a lot of fun with a character building and session 0 for our new campaign that is coming up, which is, of course, the Tyrant's Grasp. And we will be seeing, of course, our dear friend Matt there as well. So be sure to tune in. Come check that out. That will be a lot of fun. And if you want to see more of the antics that transpire with our friend Neil, then come tune in on Gatewalkers that very same day. And
Yeah.
we'll get to enjoy that too. But in the meantime, guys, thanks so much for listening. Stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And as always, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.